Boy, oh boy, am I starting top of the morning to you at a crazy time, 10:23. But I ask of you, do you care? Do you really care? As long as I give you some top of the morning. I almost said as long as I give you some top, which is totally different in the rap community. Giving somebody top, totally different. How are we doing? How's life? It's good to see you. Has anybody said that to you today? It's good to see you. How's life? Well, I am. I'm your host, Carlos Alberto Navarro, and this is Top of the Morning. I try and do a show at least 2 times a week. This week I've done it 3 times, folks. 3 times. Now, I've done it later in the day because my wife has been out of town. Normally I do it at 8 o'clock. But my goal is like, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Hey, what's up? Top of the morning to you. Top of the damn morning to you. Good to see you, Ash. Good to see you, Julie. Top of the morning to you, Crystal. Of course you're first. You're top notch. Top of the morning to you, Sunstay John. Now, like I said, I know a lot of people are working right now. A lot of people are like, hey, normally I watch this at 8 a.m., Carlos. But wouldn't you rather get a show, watch it later? And then that way, you get something out of it, right? And I'm also going to, I got a couple little tidbits here that I thought you would enjoy. But what's going on? What do you got going on this weekend? What are we doing? Let me know. I want to know what's going on with you guys. Crystal is freezing her ass off while working in an office that's over 100 years old with no insulation. You need a heater. What you need is a little baby heater. I got a little baby heater sitting right over here. Right over there. It's warming my feetsies. It really is. It's quite nice. So, listen, folks. A lot happening. I am very grateful to be sponsored by the one and only Commus.net. Oh, I didn't grab my mug. Shit. I did not grab my mug. So it's hard to do the Commus cup of the day when, you know, I don't have my cup. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. You know what? This is a cup, and it has water in it, and I drink out of it. So we're going to make this the Communist cup. All right? Boom. I'm feeling good, y'all. My wife's coming back home today. It was a good week. A lot of good things happening. There you go. Good. I like to see that. Flagler Beach Saturday, 73 degrees, the high on Monday, 43 degrees. Wow. What do you got going on this weekend, Asher? Magic games? Go check out Communist.net. They will help you with all of your voice, internet, media needs. Go to Communist.net. Be like, hey, can you check out my bill? Why am I paying so much for this? And they will help you out. Dave and his team at Communist.net. They love the show. They're here for you. This is a very boring glass. It really doesn't. It doesn't do the communist, segment justice. So, top of the morning to you, Rachel. Watch party at Stadium Club tonight. Wrestling match tomorrow. Wrestling match is WWE in town? And a game on Sunday. Oh. Who's wrestling for WWE now? Who's playing tonight? Who are the Magic playing tonight? Golden Lion Party Beach Flagler. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a lot of sexy golden dudes. You know? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I don't even know what sexy golden dudes means. Oh, Celtics in Boston. Hey, what's up with Jalen Suggs? How did he get injured? What happened to him? I was watching the game the other night, and I didn't see Jalen, and I know that the rest of the team is hurt. Everybody's hurt. I don't know. Somehow they're still pulling out wins. Not lately, but. Let me know. He got a back injury? Damn. We need him. For those who don't know, I'm a big Magic fan. Because once again, folks, this is the cool thing about this. Yes, I do this live. Most people don't do a lot of live streaming segments. They produce their segments. They do everything like that. That's all well and good. That's fine. But I enjoy doing things live. We'll do it live. Screw it. And so we do have some big guests in the studio today. Hollywood ambassadors. Mel Gibson is in studio today. John Voight is in studio today. Who else is in studio? Who else? Billy didn't even show up today. He said it's his bar mitzvah. He's like 40-something years old. I don't know how he gets away with it. Oh. I am on Facebook right now. I got a little note because I figured I went on an odd time. So I didn't want to I figured that would help, But if you guys don't have the notification set for YouTube, go ahead and do that too. Because once again, I'm really trying to get, I think, and I'm only going to tell you guys this because you're my peeps. I think I'm going to go Wednesday through Friday. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Once especially Megan gets back, I think I'm going to do Wednesday through Friday. Member show on Monday once we get to the 100 members. And the party will be, thank you. I know, I love the heart. I got drive-by hearting. I got Rupa, and Philip. Most people still watching on YouTube, though. We are quite a bit away. We're at least 77 away. Because we have 23. My math is correct, Crystal. So we need to, I'm not going to do it till we get to 100. Top of the morning to you, EME. But yes, we do have, later in the show, Sylvester Stallone, John Voight, Mel Gibson, okay? Hollywood royalty. Everybody loves these people. I think it goes without saying. And President Donald Trump has now made them Hollywood ambassadors to go around the world spreading the love of Hollywood. We're talking to all of them later. You are the ice crystal hiker mom. You taking care of people. 76 away now. We're gonna have that party at Frogger's, eating delicious wings now. We'll have it one day. I'll look around and I will say all the members here deserve to eat a delicious turkey burger. Get that 100% beef if you want to. And yeah, Barbara's not here because she's blazed as hell. I want to see if some other, I get this all the time. Miss you, man. Miss you. Okay. Now, they're referring to missing me from the other show. Now, when somebody says, miss you to me, I take it as an offense. I take it as you obviously haven't gotten this 100% guarantee. Well, I lost my proud circle. What happened to my proud circle? Oh, no. Where's my proud circle? Oh, my God, guys. I was very proud of what I was going to say. Now I forgot what the hell I was going to say. Oh, well. Anyway, I was going to say something good. Barbara got them blunts. Who are you going to gift it to? Who are you going to gift it to? Huh? Chilled vodka shots poured on a body, licked off in erotic pose of bodies. I don't know where that came from. That was weird. I've listened to other shows since they kicked you. Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. 100%. Yeah, they really don't care. There's a reason I'm not on there. Right? Right? Like when somebody says, I miss you, I'm like, guys, I'm giving you almost 2 hours 3 times a week of like all the good shit, the funny shit, the ridiculous shit that you love. So if you're saying miss me, you haven't seen the endless amounts of promotion I've been trying to do to tell you to come on over here. And it's working. The people that really love, the people that are real G's, they're over here, yo. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know it. It's only $4.99. Oh, look at that! Mason, dude, you better thank Crystal. She is now, you owe her, Mason. Mason, you better have subscribed. You owe her maybe your firstborn. How many kids do you have? Yeah. Mason came for his gift. And I give you a rose. Last poet walks in, he's like, I give you a rose. Crystal's like doling it, because she's like, look, it's about a grande. It's about a membership to be a topper is about a grande. So, thanks for the hug. Shishinine. All right. So, I think we should talk. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Mason. I appreciate it. You know, we just haven't seen Mason. I gotta be honest. Can we do something here? Can we get a picture for Mason? I think Mason, ready? Red hair. He has red hair. He wears glasses. He's good looking. Don't get me wrong. He's no Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's fine. I'm not dissing him. Now, this is a man that knows comedy. He has one kid. And he is willing to negotiate. See, Mason, we've been missing out on these quips. Give me your quips, Mason. Give me your quips, Mason. I want Mason quips thrown at me. You see, you're the co-host, you and me and Crystal. I'm the guy who drives the truck and yells to the top, meet me in Daytona. Oh, I love this guy. Mason, I love this dude. You know, I would love to say that I know exactly the Daytona. You're pretty specific with the Daytona. I think I saw you at a gas station one time, too. A lot of people yell to the top at me from trucks, which I love. I think it's cool as shit. Wow, look at that. Crystal's like, listen, I don't want to spend my money on these big corporations. I'm telling you right now, the big corporations, some are great. You know who they are. They're people that have worked there for years. But pretty much every corporation, other than the Ritz-Carlton that I worked for, which was Marriott, I guess, anyway, but we're struggling. The corporations we don't know, we're struggling. We're not hitting the quarter revenues. We're not hitting the revenue, and it's your fault. You better do this, you better do, and we're gonna have to make layoffs. But the executives always seem to keep their jobs. Huh. You might see an iteration of that, but you know, that's all passe, man. Doing different shit here, you know? I got big time guests. I have big time guests on the show. Guys, I mean, big time guests. My Tea Time Billy has really been getting some big guests here because he's really been the producer, and I'm really happy that he's been doing great, you know? Thank you so much, Carlos. I really appreciate it. I love being your celebrity producer and getting these guests. I just have a lot of connections. What can I say? I've worked in the industry for a long time, and I just love being part of it. Man, he's the best. Tea Time, I love you. Top of the morning to your podcast. Hey, brother, you're here, and if you're here, you're on time. You know what I hate is that saying? If you're on time, you're late. Shut the fuck up. Who are you, a drill sergeant? If you're on time, you're late. Get the fuck out of here. If you're on time, you're on time. Okay? Boom, you're on time. I think we can find that. I'm not that guy. I'm not. Okay, you know who I want to be on time? My heart surgeon. If I one day have to have heart surgery. But like people who love to say, if you're on time, you're late. You saw that in a military movie, and you're copying it. You know? You know? Yeah, you definitely know. Ash is making moves, guys, by the way. Ash is making moves. He listened, you know? It's okay to be fashionably late. It's okay. You know, life's too short, man. Life's too fucking short. They can eat a bowl of D's. Yummy, yummy, you and me. Eat the bowl of D's, put some milk in it, devour it, and then drink the milk from it. Eat the bowl of D's, eat the bowl of D's, eat the bowl of D's. Oh! You didn't get your period? Oh no! Well, maybe you shouldn't be banging so many dudes out there. You see, podcast medias have periods late. We don't even know. She's been sleeping around the block. Holy shit, guys, Ron Wilkerson's here. Ron has showed up, and he's got the glasses on. And he's like, stop fucking around. I'm Ron goddamn Wilkerson. Yo, you know what I watched last night? This is Friday Fun, guys. I got segments, but I'm just kind of having fun with you guys. What the fuck? Dumpy Tree Frog. I thought about you this morning as I almost didn't do the show. I'll be honest. Because I'm like, are my peeps going to show up? Are they going to be here with me? And here you are. You're peeping, you're showing. You're peeping and you're showing. I will never forget about you. Guys, I have big guests on the line. In fact, Tea Time, who do we have on the show today, Tea Time? Who do we have on the show? Tell me. Well, I'll tell you who we have on the show. We have an amazing, amazing guest on the show. Some of the most beloved people in the world right now. And yes, it did take a lot. It did take a lot to get them. It did take a lot. But the fact of the matter is that they are so excited to be on top of the morning, and they just know that it's literally the best show going right now. Tea Time, I gotta tell you, my producer isn't worth 2 wet shits in a paper bag that you light on fire. Okay? You don't need, on this show, Sun State John, to be the co-host, you don't need to be mentally here. I don't care. I just want them likes, them clicks, and them comments. I don't care if you're typing out a comment with your goddamn toes, because your face is fucking frozen. I'm here frustrated. I haven't been getting your live stream notification. Did you click the bell? Did someone say peep show? Did someone say peep show? 3 days in a row. I might show my nipples. All right, Billy. Tea Time Teddy. Are you excited about who we have on the show today? And if you're excited about who we have on the show today, I want you to give that Tea Time Teddy dance. Okay, here we go. Tea Time Teddy dance. Tea Time Teddy dance. Tea Time Teddy dance. Woo! When Teddy is dancing like that, guys, you know it's a good guess. Who do we have on the show today? I'm so excited to say that we have the beloved Mel Gibson on the show today. What? Dude, Mel Gibson. I'm a 90s guy, okay? All I know about Mel Gibson, I really haven't followed his work circa, I don't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of his work, for those of you watching the show. I stopped paying attention to his work about 2003. Nothing against him. I just love Mel. And I believe, do we have him here? Do we have Mel? Is Mel in the studio yet? He's not in the studio yet, but he will be getting here shortly, and I promise you he's going to be an eventful one because he's not the only guest we have today, Carlos. He's not the only one. Okay, so if I'm guessing this correct, do we have all of the members of Trump's new Hollywood ambassadors with us today? That is true. We have John Voight. We have Mel Gibson. This is true, okay? And last but not least, Sylvester Stallone, Mr. Rocky himself, the movie about the sport of boxing. I've never seen it, but I heard it's very inspirational and very amazing. I've got them all on the line. They've all been great friends of me. I've met them all in Okinawa, and they were just fantastic. Wow. When you get the best celebrity producers, I mean... Yeah, John Voight is alive. John Voight, is he here? Do we have him? Ladies and gentlemen, on the show right now is John Voight. Hello, yes. Hello. It's me, John Voight. Media mogul. Hello. Mr. Voight, it is an honor to speak with you. I got to be honest, but we're not doing the segment yet. So can you just go back to the green room? Are you good in the green room? Are you good there? I put some little chocolates and I put some little Werther's Originals in there. I hear you like those. I like those. Those are yummy and tasty, and they work well with me dentures. I'll sit and wait and tell you why Obama's a terrorist here in a second. Okay, we don't really need to. How the hell did my name get brought up in this? President Obama, don't worry, man. You're not on the show today. It's all good. We are going to be talking with them later. Is Trump in the orange room? You know what? Only one way to find out. Tea time. Do we have Trump in the room yet? Tea time. I gotta know. Yes, President Trump is in the orange room. He's ready to go, Carlos. I'm very excited for you to talk to him. All right. Well, President Trump likes it when I gotta start the segment later. Let's just see if he's even in there. You know, he might not be even in there. You know, the fact of the matter is. Hello, Carlos. Yes, I'm in here. It's good to see you today. Top of the morning, #1 most interactive comedy talk show in the world. Once again, how do you like that the Top of the Morning staff painted the entire green room orange in honor of your skin? I love it. I think it's fantastic. I like that Sun State John also loves it. Sun State, you are a good man. You're fantastic. Fantastic, I tell you. Fantastic. Well, look, I want to do a fun little segment before we get into it. So you guys just chill in the orange room. In the orange, I got you Big Macs too. You see those Big Macs I got you? Those are all for you. Thank you, Carlos. I love the Big Macs. Big Macs are healthy. They're delicious. They're fantastic. I know you like those. All right, so guys, a lot going on. A lot going on here. Lethal Weapon. See, okay, we got some questions already. And we're about to do some funny different talk. Okay, so we're about to start the segment here. Because, once again, guys. All right, so here's how it goes. You guys get the inside scoop. This is how we do inside scoops. All right? So, as you know, to the top channel, right here, #1 channel, identity theft with the one and only Los. Boom. What's up, Jay? So listen. We got to say what's up. Top of the morning from Toronto. You guys are my co-hosts once again. And the fact is that I need your work on this. You need to be my co-host. So I'm about to do a bit. Okay, my bit is that I'm talking to all of the Hollywood ambassadors that Trump has now aligned. It's like the bits write themselves at this point. I hope everyone understands that I'm going to be making fun of everybody in my own voices across the board. And so my goal is to bring back old school fashion entertainment when like hosts could make fun of they made fun of everybody, like in a comical way, not a mean way, and like, or like a super opinionated way. I'm done with that shit. I am done with that shit. When you see the same people that are fighting left and right, and then they're sitting there smoking cigars, having their drinks, eating dinner, Obama and Trump laughing it up at the funeral, it's like, it's a fucking game, guys. It's a fucking game. So I'm not getting upset about that shit anymore. So you guys are my co-hosts. Here's another thing people love to do. Here's my pet peeves. When they say, I miss you, Carlos. How the fuck could you miss me? I'm all up in your face. It is despicable. They play the games on us. They act as if they really care. And then they turn around and they literally break bread together. And they go, these fucking idiots, man. Can you believe these fucking idiots? That's what they're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make fun of everybody and have fun. And that's across the board. So if you get butthurt because I'm doing silly voices, this is not the show for you. Okay? All right? I don't have any corporate backing or corporate media telling me that I have to not talk about something like I've had in the past. Okay? Yeah. The oligarchs are getting together. Yeah. It is almost like, Ron, it is like a bad joke. They used to hide that shit from us, I think. They used to be like, oh, they're getting their suits or whatever. But now, like, there's so many cameras that you see them all like, psh. So, protect yourself, protect your family, be good to others, be nice to others, be smart, but don't get caught up. I hope we're at I see a lot of people still getting fired up about politics, but ultimately, I'm done with that shit. I'd rather just truly have President Trump, wouldn't you rather, just be, in the studio and not have people attacking you? Wouldn't that be nice, huh? That's why I like coming on the show, Carlos. You're funny. You're topical. You do funny voices. Even the voice about me is fantastic. I love it. Does it make me sad sometimes? Yes, it does. It makes me sad. But then I think, woo! Carlos is doing the funny voice again. It's me, Trump, and I'm president. So you're doing fantastic. Just want you to know that. All right. So part of this is, since now I've given you're my co-host. So now I'm about to do the segment. I'm about to do the segment with this. And now you're seeing that I'm adding every day because I don't have all the time in the world. Okay. The reason your butt is hurt. Whoa! What a stud muffin we got in that picture. Look at that, handsome. Wow. Normally it's that stupid chicken soup for the soul picture of yours of a stupid. That's a handsome man right there. No wonder your butt hurts. Obviously, when you're laying down on the bed and the Johns are selecting, your booty stands out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. All right. Oh, man. So that is an actual pic of Arnott. I have actually had lunch with Arnott, and we had a wonderful lunch one time. It was probably the gods of, I don't know, somebody saying, hey, you need to guys have some lunch. It wasn't like anything crazy or anything, but I mean, he goes to the same pizza place I do, so. We wild, y'all. We wild. I dislike fake people, but you know what? Somebody probably calls me fake. Like, oh, Carlos, he's fake. That's the one thing that he's fake. Good morning, Jessica. I hope you are okay. My God, did you message me some crazy stuff? And I hope you are okay. I saw that this morning. You know, Arnott. This is his Barbizon modeling picture from 1994. He paid $800 because they told him he's going to be on a Nickelodeon show where he plays a cool dad. Okay, so he went he went to Fantastic Sam's, and he said, hey, can you do a surfer cut meets cool dad meets stepdad? And that's what you get. That's what you get. Always, oh my God, he's always bringing, oh yeah, I like to call. Oh, yeah. Shut up. It was amazing. Amazing. His body is so rigid and taut. That never happened. That never happened. It's all out there. It's all out there. I picture myself on a big talk show talking about those pictures. I see that happening. That's the secret square. This is my secret square. I don't like sharing this. This is the secret square. It's a secret square. I lost my proud circle. I don't know how I lost my proud circle, but I'll get it. All right. So when I start this segment, I'm gonna try and do. Here's the deal, man. This is what I always have done. This is how, like, I give you behind the scenes. Let's do a little behind the scenes banner. People, my peeps here, you like behind the scenes. Behind the hands of a comedy sketch. Boom, boom. All right. So how does comedy work? Let me tell you how comedy works. One thing, don't take too long. I will wait to start the segment until you get there. So a lot of times it's usually just energy and tone with the sketch, and especially doing live. My specialty is live comedy because there's a stand-up, sure, but stand-up, quite honestly, man, is so boring, and some of the most boring, unfunniest, least talented people I have met are stand-up comedians. When I did stand-up for about a couple years and I did my time, I would meet these people and I'd be like, oh, y'all are miserable fucks. You guys are not, and they were not fun people. Not fun people at all. So, stand-up, not totally for me. My ADHD, my lack of wanting to do the same thing every time, didn't work out for it. So radio was always a good thing for me, and this is a great thing for me because it goes to the next thing and the next thing. So I've wanted to do a bit a couple days of Trump and Elon doing a thing, but the energy wasn't right, even my energy. And then today, this thing came down with this Hollywood ambassadors thing. I'm like, oh, cool, because that's kind of fun. The voices are different. But a lot of times, people will write full scripts for a comedy bit. I like to go, because I truly feel this, if you're in the moment, especially with bits, characters, improv, I have an idea. I know where I want to go with it, kind of. And then in the moment, like yesterday, Jerry Jones, out of nowhere, is Jerry still here? Is Jerry still here? Billy's not here again. Shit, I gotta go with tea time. Tea time is Billy still is? Do we still have tea time? Tea time. Are you still dancing? Yes, I'm still dancing. I love freaking dancing, so I'm gonna dance. No, I was gonna say, is Jerry still here? Jerry Jones from the Cowboys. Oh, yes, he's still here. He's just in the back. I'll go get him real quick, okay? Hold on. Oh, okay. Jerry, remember yesterday? Oh, Jerry, are you still here? I'm not really in a joking mood right now, Carlos. Why aren't you in a joking mood? I lost my pecker and my pecker pie. That's right. That's what I was doing. The pecker pie thing yesterday, I didn't know that was going to happen, but it happens, okay? That's the goal. I like to have a script, and definitely when you do TV and film, very rarely, unless the director and the writers and everybody's kind of on point, do you ever improv. And I always kind of found that kind of interesting. And so that actually, people kind of seek the improv thing. So, the pecker pie yesterday. Pecker pie. So my goal, and it's been working, is to chop up these segments and then put them out later. So I'm going to put this one out now as soon as I get started So what I need you guys to do is to continually during that segment be like my co-host and just write comments, and then I'll later see them, and especially at the end of the segment, or maybe even during when I'm doing one of the bits, I'll pop them in there, and then people who are watching later not only will see A, this is a talk show, B, there's comedy, C, it's improv, D, there's interactiveness. Nobody's doing that shit, dog. Nobody's doing that shit. It is easy to do a podcast, guys. It is easy to do a show when you have 5 other people there ready to talk at any moment. Trust me. It's almost just like in a factory. It's easy. This shit ain't. Okay, papi? So I'm trying to bring it. And so I don't give a shit if this ain't for you, because my show ain't for everybody. Okay? That's why you're doing it with me. But I have a feeling people will progress to this. They're going to leave those other jobs. They're going to try and do their own thing, but most are not talented enough to do this, quite frankly. So, and lazy. They're too lazy, too. A lot of lazy people out there. Ash, I got to give you props, man. I truly mean that when I mean there's a lot of lazy people out there. 20% of people that you will talk to and give advice to and lay out a map will take that advice and run with it and be super successful. You're in that 20%, Ash. You all toppers who are in this bitch right now, who are watching this show, who are doing different things, you guys are the first adapters. You guys are part of it. Okay. Damn, DTF is not going to let you forget that. And I love that. You would be an amazing wife, DTF. You have a memory like a freaking wife. Jesus, I'm the husband in the Ash decoration relationship. But he's fine. He's been through a lot. You know, you're like, where's mine? Where's my decorations? But you know you're going to do it next year. You know you're going to be doing some decorations next year. I do get lost in my points here because I've jumped to 5 different things. How about we just start the bit? Huh? How about we do the bit? See? Ooh, you're more like the husband then, Julie. You're like, we don't need to do it. All right. So the bit, we're going to start off with a very interesting banner. I feel like we should do something just funnier and silly first, because we've kind of already talked to him. I just want to watch. All right, you guys are the co-hosts. I'm going to go to my co-host here. All right. This is going to be a segment as well, this next thing that we're going to do. Myron in the house. Top of the morning to you. You will officially be, I am not quitting this gig. I have, if you look down here, if you look right here on the ground, I can't bring my camera over there, sorry, but it says, you can't fire yourself. I wrote it in tape. You can't fire yourself. What does that mean? Always in the back of my mind when you work for somebody else, you always feel like, ooh, I could get fired, you know? And I love live broadcasting. I love it. I love entertaining. I don't ever want to stop that. So I have the ability to do this forever until I can't turn on these cameras and stuff anymore. So, so that's why I wrote that. So thankfully, every time you see a sponsor, because obviously I'm not making a ton of money on YouTube right now through ads. This is growing. And you guys are my friends. You guys are my co-hosts. We're talking about the show as if we would talk about the show, growing it, in meetings and stuff. I mean, when are you going to have a guest on, Carlos? When are you going to have a guest on? When are you going to do this? I will. But everybody does that shit. Everybody has a guest. Nobody says, "Hey, I'll make my viewers, my peeps, my toppers, the co-host." That's what people are saying. Watching Top of the Morning is buying Apple stock in the 90s. Hello, Carlos. Is this Elon? Yeah. A lot of people are saying this, Mr. Musk. I know you're the richest man in the world. Why would you need more money? But the fact of the matter is, many people are saying that watching Top of the Morning is like buying Apple stock in the 90s. Would you like to purchase some stock? That would be. Tesla is. Diablo is the. I went to Rogan's house yesterday and it was quite fantastic. I would purchase. We'll talk later. We will talk later. All right. Poet already has stock. Crystal knows he's spitting facts. Elon is a funny guy, man. Everybody knows Elon's funny, right? Right? I am so funny. Tea time, the guest that we're getting. He does. He shares some dank memes for sure. Some dank memes. All right. I'm pulling. Okay. Ready? Here we go. We need some music for you guys to decide. Because quite frankly, I think I'm going to do that bit later. I just want to laugh with you guys. And I've already done a bunch of impressions. So how about, I saw this yesterday and I was just laughing. Damn right I'm shooting for me. Why not? Why not? One day I said, you know what? Why not shoot for $1 million? Why not? I know I'm so far away from it right now. 3.1K. But everybody starts somewhere, right? Right, Mrs. Kaylee? I'm Orphan Carlos. And all I'm trying to do is get me some subscribers. I just want a bunch of subscribers. Will you subscribe to me? Please? It's my secret. I do want 1 million followers. You have Enron stock? Dude, that's good stuff. Remember, man, I'm a 90s guy. There's one thing I know. Solid stock is Enron. All my knowledge stopped 99. And everybody's favorite actor is Mel Gibson. Everybody's favorite actor is Mel Gibson. It's true. And that's why Trump named him as one of the Hollywood ambassadors. Hey, everybody, it's me. Good day, mate. Mel Gibson is on the show? No way. Mel, I am one. Now, I gotta admit, I have not watched or paid attention to you. Not because I'm mad at you. Not because I don't know. I stopped paying attention to media around 2001. So all I know is A, you're the biggest movie star in the world. B, everybody loves you. And C, Donald Trump just picked you to be an ambassador. Congratulations. Good day, mate. Yeah, it's me. Crazy Mel, your Uncle Mel. Everybody loves him. And yeah, mate. I don't know. I just heard about it like you, mate. And I guess I'm going to be one of Trump's roving ambassadors, aren't I? Would you do it for me? Mel, I loved you when you did all that stuff with women, wanting to know what they want and how they want it. I loved it. I want to know what women want. Do you know what do women want? Hey, Trumpy, that was a movie, mate, but I think what women want is a good, strong man to yell, freedom! Guys, we will have you both on the show one day soon. Yeah, Sensei. Mel's getting a little older. Now, what you don't know, Myron, is That's how he normally talks, right? Mel? Isn't that true? Huh? Crikey, mate. What you don't know is I'm Mel Gibson and I speak like an Australian pirate. Give me some doubloons. Myron, don't bring it up, dude. The guy speaks the King's English when he needs to. Okay? Mel on Rogan was very interesting. I thought so too. All right. We're switching to something totally different because I want to laugh, and I was laughing about this yesterday so much. And maybe you guys will not laugh at this as much as I did, but I don't care. Maybe you will. Okay, so this is a great channel I want to share. Oh, is that how he talks in it? I'll be honest, I'm not a big South Park fan. Not that I don't like them. It's just I don't watch a lot of their shows. I haven't watched a lot of their shows. And honestly, when I watch them, I don't think they're that funny. I'm not like dying laughing, but obviously these guys are geniuses. So. South Park Russell Crowe is great too. Yeah, I probably should watch more of them because they definitely have a crazy sense of humor. Anyway, I love Team America. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, so what are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. A, if you're not a member, like this latex black glove wearing, high heel ball pressing ass non-member. He's probably a communist, to be honest. With the haircut like that, they got to him. So, what am I doing here? What I'm saying is sign up. With every membership, you're helping to support a wonderful organization. Wonderful organization. Truly, an organization that is helping kids all around the world. With every dollar you donate, goes to bald dads with asthma and glasses everywhere. Just yesterday, I was speaking with the bald dad with asthma, and he could barely speak. His asthma was so bad. He was so bald, I could see his brain. When I told him I was doing that, when I said, hey man, I'm thinking about getting some money for us people, and he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, we need help. We're bald. We have asthma. We have glasses. And we're dads. And so thank you. Thank you. Go to sleep then. Go to sleep, Sunstein. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Every dollar goes to you. What's up, guys? It's a great organization. It's really a great organization. I wouldn't know about being bald, I'll tell you that. All I know is about I have great lungs, great hair. So every dollar you give to them definitely doesn't go to me, Carlos. It goes to that organization. So please give. All right? Thank you. Since communists... You know, it is... Since the communists, like, won't let them... Good for you. You know, and I know I've seen your hair, man. It just feels good to have gray hair. I feel so bad for you bald fucking losers out there, man. I feel so bad. Yeah, I got a little sun in on it. I went tubing the other day. Me and the boys, and some pretty smoking babes, I'll be honest. We went tubing over at Lake Titicaca. And before I jumped in, I hit up the Walgreens. I got some sun in. And now my hair is looking fucking amazing. I look so good. I look so good. So hot. All right, here we go. So, now, we're going to take this music away. Why take this music away? Because it's my intermediate music, and I don't want my intermediate music. Well, I guess I kind of do. But this is going to be a very funny banner. Andre the Giant Fart Stories. If that doesn't get somebody's attention, I don't know what will. Radical, dude. They're back. I've seen yours. All right. So, I love video essays. And I'm not talking about Mexican dudes writing essays and then videoing them. This is a video essay. That's fucking stupid. What's up, Evans? How you doing? This is Craig's hair. You're right. This is middle management haircut. All right, so let's get to this. Because I have so many things I have to do today. I have to call Crystal about coordinator carpet. I have to make some cool commercials. And then I have to hang with my kids. Okay, cool. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. I love a good video essay. I really admire people who put a lot of research into stuff. I'm not one of those people. Just like I told you, am more of a... oh my gosh, yo, my thing has been messed around with. What the hell? Oh no. What? Add to stage. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Somebody been messing with my layouts.
Yeah, I just got this done. I go to a girl. Her name's Stacy. Her life's a mess, but she gets me in when I have a meeting with. I had the quarterly budget meeting. And she got me in.
So, all right. Magnolia, yes. She jumped in here. It could be Billy. All right. So, this is really funny, guys. I kind of got to find the spot. So, this is a whole story about Andre the Giant. And actually, I will... yeah, let's start it for real. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Andre the Giant. What do you know about Andre the Giant? Well, if you're a wrestling fan, you probably know quite a bit about him. He's definitely on the Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. Nobody had ever seen anything quite like him. But when you think of him, if maybe a movie star, Princess Bride comes to mind. Oh, that fantastic scene. And if you're an internet guy like me, well, you definitely have heard some insane stories about his A, as much as he could eat, B, as much as he could drink, and then there's some other stories. And when I was watching this video the other day, and I want to give a shout out to this video creator because they do some fantastic work. This is... this is Sunny V2. Highly recommend his channel. Obviously, he's doing pretty good. 4.32 million subscribers. And he was an interesting man, wasn't he?
Guys gave him everything.
The largest and highest paid and best known wrestler in the entire world.
Once being listed by the Guinness Book of Records as the highest paid wrestler ever. These same genetics, however...
Guinness Book of World Records, I learned, was created by the guy who made Guinness beer. He was drunk at a bar, and he was sitting there with his friends wondering who had the longest fingernails, who had the longest, biggest TV screen, who had all these things. So he commissioned somebody to go out there and do it, and that is how we got the Guinness Book of World Records. So people drinking at bars could finally have it, and now we have the internet.
Ever made his life a living hell, with Andre famously stating, "I would give much money to be able to spend 1 day per week as a man of regular size." When he was born, Andre already weighed 13 pounds or 6 whole kilos, which is almost double the average male baby, weighing 3.3 kilos or 7.5 pounds. Growing up, Andre played soccer, with his childhood friends stating he used to be the goalie, but the ball would never go in because he was so big. By the age of 12, Andre was 6'3" and 240 pounds or 108 kilos.
As I started going to school, I was bigger than all the kids.
He was too big to fit on the local school bus, and his family didn't have the money to buy a car that could deal with his weight. As a result, Andre left school to work on a farm, where one day a friend of the farm's owner drove slowly past the field in a Rolls Royce. "I will own such a car as that someday," Andre said quietly. "Stop dreaming and start raking," his father replied. "You are a big boy, but that dream is too big even for you."
I said to my dad, someday I go get a car like this. And he said, quit dreaming and keep walking.
You're always going to have that, folks. You're always going to have that. You're always, when you put out there, and yes, Crystal, oh my God, his poor mom's vagina, it is still recovering, and she's been dead for 60 years. When you put out there to somebody, or especially your family, hey, I want to do something great, and they are not people who have done something great, they're going to shit on you. They're going to say, no, you're not. You're Rolls Royce, whatever. That's part of the formula of success. Why? You will remember those people. I remember every person who said I'd never be on a TV show, I'd never have my own life, I'd never be successful, this is the only thing you're going to do. I clearly remember it. You will use that to motivate yourself to get to the next level. And if you don't, then it wasn't for you. It was not for you. And they do call it a vagina now. Imagine being his dad and telling him that he's grounded. Are you sure about that, Dad? Because I'll smash you like Incredible Hulk. It gets even better. Listen to more of this Andre story.
According to his brother, Andre did the farm work of 3 different men and would drive an unregistered car as the cops wouldn't dare to stop him. When he tried to join the military,
Andre was deemed unfit for service as there were no shoes big enough, bunks long enough, or trenches deep enough to accommodate him.
Yet these same issues made him a wrestling sensation.
Now, I also could not go to the Peruvian army. They said they couldn't find a jockstrap big enough to hold all my balls. It's true. Look it up. Peruvian army historic records. Type it in. It's there. It's all there. It's all true. Just like Andre.
He'd officially become Andre the Giant, a famous televised wrestler, but more notably had grown so much, his own parents didn't recognize him when he came back home.
My parents, they was a big fan of me, they saw me on TV, but they don't know.
Your parents were a fan and they didn't know.
Yo, I'm sorry, Andre, but your parents are stupid. Okay? I know everybody's dead, and that's why I'm talking shit. But the fact of the matter is, they are watching TV in France. And they see some giant guy looking like, they look at her, because you know his mom's got to have his face. And they go, I am a big fan of this Andre the Giant. And then they say, get out of here. They're just shitty ass parents, if you ask me.
Was you?
No, because I changed my name.
At over 7 foot tall and 500 pounds or 227 kilos, Andre saw a doctor to figure out why he'd grown so much. Acromegaly was the diagnosis, a rare 1 in 12,000 brain tumor causing the body to produce excessive growth hormone. It leads to extra large hands, feet, and fingers, as well as a bigger jaw, nose, lips, and tongue. According to Ripley's Believe It or Not, his fingers were so big around that the ring he wore had an opening that could easily fit a silver dollar, which is 38.1 mil.
Now, this man had a gigantic hand. But let's see if we can...
Because he was so big.
And when they finally got one, Andre was charged.
It was a rough go for Andre, though. Good. It was a rough go for Andre because the fact is that when you're that big, you can't do much of anything. You really can't. And so even going to the bathroom on a plane, the guy had to actually, they do it in a bucket. It's really gross. But it's such a weird thing. It's like the very same thing that makes you famous and rich and buys you that Rolls Royce that you were dreaming about is the very same thing he hates. It is a weird dichotomy of life that the very same things that can bring you success are the very same things that you may hate. And Andre is definitely one of those situations. He didn't want to get it fixed. He did not want to get his brain tumor fixed because he said it would take away from him. Now, in this video essay, the main reason I even thought, I want to share this with you guys. Jake the Snake Roberts, who I've gotten to meet a couple times. He's very nice. He's crazy. Who I loved. If you loved wrestling in the 90s, he was, a big, very popular guy. Everything he says on this video is outright hilarious. Not only in context, but especially out of context. Okay, so whenever he pops up, and I'm just gonna try and find him here. Let's see, because he is so funny, and I guess he does do a where he does like comedy, or he does like a spoken word kind of deal. Let's see if I can find him. Oh yeah, okay, here it is.
Didn't only apply to planes.
Where does he shit?
In the bathtub.
No.
Yeah, there's no toilet gonna take his ass.
And with monumental bells came monumental farts.
It sounded like...
Okay. So here it is, guys. Here it is. Listen to how they talk about Andre farting. This is what I wanted to get to the bottom of, literally. Could you imagine? Listen how they describe Andre farting. Think of the grossest farter you've ever been around. And I'm thinking of one person. To me, one of my buddies, Zig Dog. He's a farting son of a bitch. He's my best friend, but man, that guy just got something rotten in his gut. And they're rank, but he's a normal sized man. Sure, he's a little bit taller. Yeah, good point. Who doesn't shit in the bathtub? Could you imagine you're the richest, highest paid wrestler in the world, and then you got to go take a shit in the bathtub? Man, life is not fair. Or not. You get paid to do that stuff, buddy. Okay? You get paid to do all that stuff. And it's usually you go to what? That year-long, that 6-month-long trip to Germany to do it? Oh, God, my hair's so itchy. My real hair is so itchy. Anybody who's watching this later, if you want to, can you drop a little clue as to, I live in the Orlando area. I need a new stylist. Becca has lost her shit again, and I guess she went back on the road for the Grateful Dead. And my real hair is, I just need a little cut. I definitely... Okay. Back. So now we're getting to the fart stories. Here we go. Here we go. Listen, I'll put closed caption on. It's better. There we go.
You know, like a deep roar kind of like thing. It would rumble.
On the set of Princess Bride, this actually halted production.
He lets out the most monumental fart. The whole plywood set was shaking, and the sound guy lifted his headphones off his ears and was doing that, and it went on for, somebody timed it was 16 seconds.
While Andre's former wrestling opponents thought the wind lasted even longer.
And I could feel my fucking shoulder just vibrate like... You know how long a giant can fart?
How long?
About 40 seconds.
Andre was so different to everybody.
I gotta rewind that. That is literally my favorite part of the whole thing. Him and Joe going back and forth. And Jake having an exact time. No question about it. I feel like he knows that more than what he made last year. He's like, no, I've timed it. Oh my gosh. We got to hear that part again. Jake, you're a gem.
doing that, and it went on for, somebody timed it, was 16 seconds.
While Andre's former wrestling opponents thought the wind lasted even longer.
And I could feel my fucking shoulder just vibrate like, you know how long a giant can fart?
How long?
About 40 seconds.
Andre was so different to everybody else, it got to the point of public ridicule. Hulk Hogan explained when we'd walk through the airports, if he got ahead of me, I'd hear...
I'm sorry, man. That is just so funny to me. About 40 seconds. I don't know if Jake was trying to be funny or if he... I don't even think he was, but I like that Joe was like, how long? The only thing I can think of, because I did think about that, I was like, who is timing this? Well, if it's recorded, right, because it was during Princess Bride, or a taping, I guess, you know, maybe they're doing a promo, and, you know, and, you know, Andre's like, and I have to tell you another thing. I guess I could recreate an Andre the Giant fart, you know, and he's like, and one other thing, Hulk Hogan, I am. And then Jake the Snake's over there like, keep going, John. Keep going. You're about to break 40. Shit, you almost had it. I'm going to say about 40. Now we're live. Sammy boy, good to see you. Good question. Who's going to do that? Who's going to be that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one to find out. Anyway, guys. literally. You did say you'd roll until director says cut. That's true. You roll until the director says cut. That is a fact. That is a fact, guys. That is a fact. We did it. We got a segment. We got several segments. That was funny. I like that. So that's the behind the scenes, man. Behind the scenes is that. Sometimes you switch. So I had full intention of doing... Fuck it, I'm bald! I don't care what you think about me. This is me! This is me. I am the bearded bald lady. This is where my lack of really knowing my lyrics sucks, because I could have broken into This Is Me. Shit. PM, I hope you have a good... When do you guys record your podcast? What do we got going on this weekend? We did it, guys. We did it. My co-host. You know what I hate? Somebody unsubscribed after I posted my 3,100 subscriber thing. So now I'm at 3.099 again. My life sucks. I know you were shocked. I gotta pop that in there. I mean, guys, look. We got some new stuff here. I mean, we got the, good day, mate. Gets people's attention, you know? We got the Square Shane. I tell you what I'm doing this weekend. Is my daughter's birthday. So we're actually going to have fun at the parks. We're going to Islands of Adventure. We're going to Universal as a family. I can't wait. I love it. I still have. You know what? Actually, DTF, I was doing a lot of coaching, and I still do some coaching. But that's another focus that you really need to do. But I do like to coach individuals, and I do have some people I still coach. So why don't you send me a message if you are interested in that? And I would love to be able to, especially you. So my oldest will be turning 14 over the weekend. So yeah, thanks. I'll tell her. She's been great, man. It's been me and her and Magnolia, and she's such a great help. Now, she ain't perfect. I have to yell at her ass a bunch. I shouldn't say a bunch, but enough to to help and stuff. So she deserves a really great birthday. Oh, really? I will. Make sure if she sees me. Do you ride coasters, or are you a big baby? No, I ride them all, man. I love coasters. I love, especially the Universal ones. Those are spectacular. I'm a big coaster rider. So, in fact, my wife is too. We love them. I only had a moment one time when I thought I was getting sick on the coasters, and I was just sick. It was kind of like it happened on Modern Family. There was an episode about that where he thought he was getting old, and really he was just sick. And anyway, training for another half marathon. Well, I would say, man, Sun State John. Thank you, dude. You know what? That will go to Feed the Navarro Kids Fund. That will go to the Feed the Navarro Kids. Yeah. That in particular one. Thank you, man. Very kind of you. Thank you. You gonna be working? Good. Yeah, I totally give off the vibe, right? So funny you say that about Dr. Doom, because when we went on there last, when was it? Recently. It was just Lennon and I. We went, and it was actually the last time Megan was out of town too. And we had gone on some drops. You know, she'd been on Tower of Terror and stuff like that. But then, for whatever reason, I remember it not being that great. And so when I got on there with her, I was like, it's really not that good. And so we got on it, and it was like good. And she was like, what are you talking about? That was good. I was like, yeah, that was way better. I don't know why I thought that. So Dr. Doom is intense. Yeah. Myron, I was in your Publix yesterday, but I was in a bit of a hurry, so I'm sorry if I should have said hello. You don't do throw rides anymore, so Jared gets to ride. Well, Jared's like he's kneeboarding, going here, going there. Another essay. You like that one, right? Hey, Feroce Sunset John, anytime you guys... It's weird. I was talking with Trevor about this yesterday, the owner of Deland Boxing, and he's like, you're already making money with the show and with sponsors, and the show's not even 6 months old. Truly, when you look at it, I didn't know what I was really going to do. And for me to be like, yeah, and people are enjoying it, and I got my crew here every day, and I got the toppers, and we're building something special. It's like so satisfying, because I know a lot of people are really at the end of their careers. They're really at the end of the rope. They have nothing to give anymore. They've done what they've done, or maybe they're just middling. You know, they don't know. They're too insecure to kind of pick one way or the other. I'm glad I'm not in that position. I hope you're not either. I will enjoy my family as well. Jared is a little thrill ride. She kneeboards on him. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Today will be a great day. To the top. Never stop. Peace. Oh, I got a new video for you guys. I'm gonna try and do this at the end of every show. Okay, ready? Leave comments. Tell me what you think. This is also something different. If you're a member, ready? I'm about to give you a shout out. Here we go. Ready? All right. Y'all be good. Peace. I am so grateful for all of the top of the morning sponsors. And let me tell you exactly who all of my great sponsors are. It is DeLand Boxing and Fitness. That's where I go boxing. That's where I go 2-3 times a week. Check them out at DeLandBoxingandFitness.com. We got DeLand Cat Cafe. Have you ever sat and had a cup of coffee, relax with your cat that you could adopt and bring home? That's the DeLand Cat Cafe. Check them out at DeLandCatCafe.com. Great sponsors. Also, Famous Faces and Funnies, the greatest comic book shop in the world. Not just comic books, toys and games and people and community. Famous Faces and Funnies in Melbourne. And then Commulist.net, connecting all of our businesses together in one beautiful way. That's how we do it at Commulist.net. They're a huge sponsor of the show. And if you're thinking of doing anything to connecting your business with internet or phone, it doesn't matter. Commulist.net is there for you. Now, who else is our sponsor? Of course, we can't forget about another one of our amazing sponsors, the Drain Doctor. That's right. He's doing $50 off any of these other big guys. It's the Drain Doctor. That's who we use. That's who all the toppers use. It's the Drain Doctor. Go check them out and do the little dance. And one of our newest sponsors, Froggers. I love you. I love your wings. I love your food. I see people having a good time in there. The drink specials are ridiculous, and the game night's too much fun. We're going to have a huge member party at Froggers, and everybody who is a member is going to have some fun, some drinks, some food. It'll be a top of the morning party. I can't wait to do it, but we got to get to 100 members. We're not there yet. I'll tell you right now, we are at 23 members. It is January 16th, 2025. Rachel and E-Fresh and Sam and Carson and Dirty South Red and Billy and Lauren and John and Eric and Cassio and Tyler and Rachel and EME and Ash and Nook and Foots and Sunstate John and Rob Warren and Crystal and Joe Starch and Chris Edmonds and Karen Connects and Julie and Gregory Goodwin. All members of Top of the Morning, and I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you guys for watching the show. Thank you guys for doing everything possible to support this show. Remember, no corporations are backing this show. It's all small businesses and you guys. So much appreciated for every single membership, and we'll see you here on Top of the Chain. Screwed that up. I am